My boys doing the things. Okay. My shoes came, my friends. They came. My Nobles. They just they just launched these like ombre runners. Oh my gosh, I love them. This is what I've used for years. I have the gray ones currently. I've had purple, I've had blue, I've had black. I love them. I'm committed. And when they launched these, it was like, I am in. I love them. Anyway, we're going to put this together. But I wanted to show you real quick. It just came earlier this morning. And we're going to put it together, I think, tomorrow, just when it's a little cooler. It's 91 degrees right now. But I'm really excited. It's a bench for out back. It's going to be cool. Anyway, let's go outside with the boys. All right, I hope it's not too windy. It's kind of coming in little waves here, but here's the bench and it's only 4 pieces with a little bag of screws. We love that. I'm thinking, yes, it was super windy last night, wasn't it? Yeah. And so the pool's a little bit of a mess, but I'm thinking of putting it back there. I thought that'd be cool. So again, this brand, Vingli, however you want to say it, I showed you guys before, and this is what happens. It gets so windy here in Vegas, it's crazy. These fall off a lot, but even if they were tie-on ones, I think they would just rip. I do. But we love these. Remember when we got these, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so? Came with a little table. This is still available, I actually saw. But we're always putting the cushions back on. We are. And then, even over here, these ones, they all fall down all the time. But yeah, I'm thinking over here. It's supposed to rain a little bit later, possibly too. We'll see. And then those poles there. And then on the side of the house, we have those hooks. And we'll put that big tarp awning type thing we got. We went through like 3 of them last year. You guys remember? When it gets really, really hot. But you have to watch it and make sure it's not super windy. Otherwise, it just tears really quick. But look at the sun. It looks so pretty coming through the clouds. Anyway, we just finished a workout, so we're going to put this together. This is really, really cool, though. It's I thought it was really unique, and I remember I saw it actually a while ago when we got those over there, and it was sold out at the time, and she is back. So a huge thank you for sending it my way. I really appreciate it. And then do you guys remember, too, we got the little desk set that is in our kiddos room. I'll put a picture here. That's also from them. They have tons of houseware items, tons. Garden items too, home gym equipment too. It's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll link it in the description box for you guys. And this, I'm thinking what we could do too is possibly add some like cushions to it. But again, it's one of those, as cool as that is, and as much as I thought that would be nice too, I'm cleaning that up every day. And those floaties, oh my goodness. Those are usually under the trampoline, but this is what happens in one night. Let's look at this. Our dirty little cover here, but it works.
It survived.
It survived.
Some washes.
This isn't so bad.
No.
You know, sometimes these things are so daunting to build. Even those chairs over there, they weren't hard at all, but they took a little more time.
Yeah.
This isn't. But it's cool because this middle piece here actually pops up to be like a table, or you can keep it flat. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, I think that is pretty cool.
Yeah. And I don't think you need, it comes with a little Allen wrench too. You don't need a drill, but if you got one, saves you time.
Invest in one of these.
I think they're like, what, $5?
Get a drill that has a quick disconnect.
Yeah.
Right? Just they pop in and out and get one of these. Oh, it saves
lifesaver.
hours.
But you don't need it, but you know.
Hours.
It's cool.
So there's no front or back to this, I don't believe.
Yeah, that's so cool. Post-workout coffee. Look at them boys.
Yeah, it's all just universal. There's really not a... There's not a good way to mess it up. I mean, you can find ways.
You're all, stay tuned.
You can find a way.
Stay tuned. No, I've been so happy with their stuff. Again, I don't know if you even knew that, but they're it's the same brand as Pooter's table. Or his desk in his room, I mean.
Yeah.
And then the chairs that we already have. They have tons of stuff. You know what I saw that they had too? I think it's technically to be made for on like to go like up a wall, but I'm wondering if you could use it still like on the ground, but they have like the fake AstroTurf. Yeah, and like you can put it on the wall though, like as a background kind of thing. It's like a garden area. You know how like some of those bougie places even though you walk in and the whole wall is like greenery. It's usually that. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have lights on my trees yet. So.
Yes, that's what we always say. Only the rich people get pointy lights at their trees.
At night, and there's just the spotlight that goes up on the tree to make it look all stoic-y.
And we laugh because it's always one little tiny little bulb, one little dedicated light to that one tree. It's always been the joke for like the last 10 years for us. I'm like, that's for rich people.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we've got lights in our tree that are falling all over the place. We like to keep it mediocre.
We can do this.
Yeah, baby, you're doing great, sweetie. I thought this was going to be like our whole morning project, and it's not. Put it on backwards. Don't do it that way.
That's how you mess up putting on the leg. Other than that, it's pretty error-free here.
I like that. I really don't like doing stuff like this at all, but I feel confident that I could have done this.
Yeah.
I could have.
No, you just have to, like, get the A with the B. And
yeah.
This
doesn't even have stickers. Like, you know how they're all labeled the ABC? Like, yeah. Oh, gosh.
No, they made this one simple enough where they're like, if you need stickers, just send it back.
You're not going to be able to handle it. Well, yeah, we were totally thinking this was going to be most of our morning, but now we're just going to sit on it.
Till it rains.
Till it rains. Yeah, it's supposed to rain like, what, 4 o'clock today?
Yeah.
We haven't had rain in a while, right? I think it's been
sprinkles,
like
but it's
spotty.
To have a bit of rain.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because it was literally 93 degrees this weekend. It's 74 right now. It's cloudy though, so it's not so bad. But yeah, that was like our first little heat wave, and now we're getting it cooled again. But it'll be coming back.
They give you extra pieces too, which is nice.
I like when that happens, but then sometimes it throws you off.
I wish it told you.
So many things do that now, which is great. Even Legos do that now. Mm-hmm. But it's like, what did I miss?
Everything except for like puzzles.
Yeah.
Extra pieces now, because that would just be rude.
That would just be wrong.
Did you know there's puzzles? Do you know there's like
do puzzles. They make them with a piece missing? Oh, I would call corporate.
They literally like don't tell you how many pieces are in the box.
Oh.
It just gives you difficulty ratings. And then when you get the box, there's extra pieces and there's no edge.
That's just wrong.
There's extra pieces, and then there's like pieces that are not missing, but there's like pieces that like you have to connect other pieces to, and you know how they're all supposed to be about the same size?
No.
They're literally like different. I'm like, this is torture.
This is torture.
You know who made that? I feel like that would be
an angry person.
That you'd see in the movie Saw. Like, complete the puzzle, live or die. I feel like you have that kind of pressure on you to get something like that done.
You know what I used to be into really as a kid? I used to love them. And my very first one, I think, if I remember right, was 3D puzzles, like the foam ones. I was obsessed. Do they really? I've not seen them. And I did a grandfather clock, and it was like 3 feet tall. It was so cool. And then I did the Titanic. And I remember that, and I had to have been like 8.
Okay. So see the welds on this side? So this has a front and a back.
Okay.
Those pieces don't.
Okay.
So specifically, this is the back.
Got it.
You see the front doesn't have them.
Got it.
So
Got it.
This side's finished. So that's the only one you can put on backwards.
Yeah, 3D puzzles, they exist?
They still exist.
Really? Well, they ain't at the old Target.
Doesn't Scooty have one inside?
Mm-mm. By the way, our kid, Austin, you know, we call him Scooty, Pooter, Blue. All the names. It's all the same person. No, sure, I'll do it all.
Thanks, honey.
Thanks, honey. You're so helpful.
Got the one that didn't put a washer on.
As much as I dread the heat, and gosh, do I.
Thank you.
I really do. Part of this house, when we bought it and everything, was we love the backyard. It's not huge, but it's not small. And we just really look forward to the weekends and grilling, chilling.
I feel like our backyard is kind of big because we have room on the side. But
Yeah.
You don't necessarily like see it when you walk outside, so
Yeah.
it feels a little small. But when you walk over there,
Yeah.
it opens up.
It's, one thing too, because again, we moved here last year, and some differences from where we were in California. These are minor, but it's just kind of funny. Everything is brick here. We didn't really know why that was a thing, but now we know that wood fence would last a week. Oh my gosh. It would last a week.
Snap off.
It would, yeah. So, I mean, we don't mind it. And then it's kind of funny too, because look at all the different like levels of brick. Like, that's normal too around here. Don't know why. And then on the side of your house too, it always seems like where you'd want like maybe more privacy, it's even lower. It's the strangest thing.
I think it's to let wind out.
It might be.
Wind comes in at certain angles, like having it there kind of focuses the air forward rather than...
I guess, like, it's just so different from where we were, but we like it, and especially brick is nice because, I mean, it should last forever. Well, this is cool. This was easy.
Yeah.
No, seriously, though, check out their website. Just for home products in general, you will be on there a while because they have just a ton of stuff. And so far, everything we've had from them is all in good shape. I was just telling them we have to put the covers back on, but that's just normal.
We could actually get some like Velcro or something.
But you know what I was thinking? I think it would still come off. It would help, but it would still come off. And you know how you can get the cushions that you tie on? Like, yeah. I think they'd rip very quickly. Not right away, but in a month they'd be gone.
How to use...
Sit. I can do it. Moment of truth.
Oh, she together.
Oh, she together. Nice. Nice. And then that hooks underneath. Okay. That's cool. That's so cool. It stood out to me. I really liked it. It was unique. It was different.
It's a good, like, powder finish.
Yeah. I mean, cool. Yeah.
I feel like
just a nice cold one right there. That's really cool. Yeah, in my head, I'm just thinking back there because there's nothing there. Let's try it. I'll come with you.
I got to put the bolts.
Oh.
Let me tighten everything down one more time.
Okay. But yeah, we got a workout in. Ran a little bit, did a little arms, and called it good. You know, it's officially been over a year now, I think, since I've been to a gym. I miss it, but at the same time, I've kind of just become accustomed to garage workouts and stuff, but it's definitely more limited for sure. But now that things are cooling down with everything going on in the world, like they're all open again and everything, so we'll see. And when it gets really, really hot here, which it's coming, it is not easy to get out there, you know, outdoors. Look at them babies. Little babies. Kyle's like nearing 15.
Yeah.
He's my old boy.
He's an old man.
He's an old man. Oh, well, thanks. I like that. Do we like that there? Let's look at it from this angle. It matters.
It's light enough to move.
Yeah. I like it. Maybe a little, even though it has the table in the middle, like, I feel like maybe it needs a little side table of some sort. Just to make me smile. You know what I'm saying? You know a place? Yeah. Cool.
You can get one that's like in the same series. That's cool.
Yeah, I think they have stuff that kind of like goes with, you know. I like it. Right on. Check it out, my friends. I'll link it below. Making dinner, and you know, I'll pick around the mushrooms. But I went ahead and coated these in that delicious marinade that one of you shared with me months and months ago, and it just still reigns supreme. Like, it's just delicious. I'll put it in the description box. There's not like a perfect measurements, just kind of, you know, toss in what you like, put more syrup if you want it sweeter, less if you don't, but so good. I'm gonna roast those for like an hour. I'm sure you can tell, but we got tofu, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, carrots. The carrots are like my favorite. They're so good roasted. And then what else? Mushroom, and that's it. Easy. And I'm just gonna make some rice call it good. Okay, so I got that cooking away, and I'm gonna make a sandwich for Nate to take to work tomorrow. And I just made this for him last night, and I'm gonna do it again. We got some sourdough bread, some tofurkey deli slices, one slice I'll put on there of this here from Simple Truth. You can get this at Kroger or Smith's. Some avocado. Got the vegan squeeze mayo. This stuff is awesome. And then mustard and some pickles and maybe some greens. We'll see. Simple, simple, simple. And then some overnight oats, and he'll be all set.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I think I've waited all these years for you right here. But how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense anymore.
I'm glad you're satisfied with yourself.
Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense. No, nothing makes sense anymore. Maybe I could stretch my legs.
Hi.
Some breakfast. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth, get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking, I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often, I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking naps with my kids, talking, I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend, keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled. Spring, I might need an umbrella. Fall back in school with my friends. Attitude change like the weather. My mom tell me it never ends. Like clocks, we evolve in a circle. Every 12 months we do it again. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day.
Turn off. Don't you hate when they get suctioned together? There it goes. I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek for tomorrow's haul. I love this. On Saturdays, if I make it to Trader Joe's, I pretty much always get myself this. It's the best. It's so good. The peanut udon noodle salad. Comes, oh wait, I thought it had seeds in it too. Maybe it's tucked away in there, but I always add extra. But it comes with a little packet of like crushed peanuts. And then it's just loaded. The thing is, the dressing's like at the bottom. There's no way you're gonna be able to get to it by leaving it in here. So you take a big bowl and you go like that. The dressing's super good. Yum. Anyway, I thought I'd wrap up this vlog for you guys. And I'm gonna eat this and edit that haul for tomorrow. And it is our Saturday, so Nate works till like 4:30. And then he's off for a couple days. And then next week, it's gonna be a little bit different. Dressing. No, the week after. Yeah, well, when you see this, right. It's all confusing. Next week, like in a week. My kiddo's gonna be visiting the grandparents back in California for his break. I'm gonna be so lonely. But Nate and I were actually planning, we looked it up, and I cannot get a like definite answer on this yet, but we were gonna go to, a lot of you have been telling me and asking me about it too, and I'm all down for it, but Crossroads, I guess it's called Crossroads Kitchen, Crossroads, and it's coming to Resort World on the Strip, the newer hotel that I think opened like, well, I think it was supposed to open a few years ago, and then with everything that happened, I think it just opened like this past year. Anyway, it's an all vegan, like fine dining restaurant. I believe there's one like in LA area or something, but it's coming to Vegas. Well, it says coming this spring. And I now follow them on Instagram, and I've been like watching comments too of like, when is it open? And then someone posted too saying or showing a picture of it because they were at the hotel and they walked by and it was like the signs up for it and everything, but even the picture that they took, it looked like still needs some work, like it's not there yet. And I really wanted to go do that since Nate and I would have like some, you know, baby free time. And it's just not open yet. It just says spring, but there's no like actual answer yet of what date. So maybe like June, I'm thinking, probably, hopefully May. We'll see. But I will do that for you guys, or we will try to when we get confirmation that it's open. However, Nate did, I think, make a reservation. Again, this will be like the next week for Hank's like steak fine dining. It's at the Green Valley Ranch Hotel, not part of the Strip, and it's not too far from us. I'm just mixing this up. And he made a reservation and we're gonna do that. Now, it is not a vegan place really at all. However, apparently they have a few like chef creations there that like a cauliflower steak or something too. And then a few like cocktails that I guess are like, I mean, many cocktails are vegan anyway, but just some like things that they've paired all together for vegan friendly stuff. I don't know. We've never been. We've been to the hotel and walked by it, but we've never actually been in there. So we're going to do that for you guys. But again, I will definitely try to do that Crossroads place as soon as we can when we get confirmation that it is open. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know how much sunflower seeds, how much we're going to do you know, that week that the kiddo's not here because Nate still works. But you know, on the couple days off, we'll do that and we'll share it with you guys. We'll see. And then I was thinking that maybe that could be the week too, because I probably won't need like as much stuff too for like groceries since kiddo won't be here. And I might do like that Korean grocery store thing. I'm looking around and there's a place that like comes up called Seafood City, I believe it is called. And it comes up when you search like Korean or Asian grocery stores. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks like just a massive grocery store, but it doesn't really look like a specific Korean one. I don't know. I'm so new to all this. So maybe that'll be the week though that I go and meander around, you know? There it is, my friends. So good. But like I said, I'm gonna eat this up, gonna edit this, and then edit for tomorrow. And then we will just enjoy the weekend. You guys know I like to go outside. Got the bench out there, check it out. And we'll hang out, we'll do the things. Be sure you're following me over on Instagram, and I always post there when I am a little MIA for a couple days, but really I'm not, because this goes up a Sunday, Monday's the haul, but those are the days that I actually try to just veg out, you know, get everything done, but I'm always on the Instagram. So you want to say hello? Come here, come on. What are you possibly crying about? What is it? Okay. Got it. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.